Issues, 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 issues. Almost dead. So many issues. That looks like it could be an issue. That is a very big issue.
Ow, that really hurt. So I just got back from a 10-day adventure, and I don't want this lush wide shot to fool you because these plants are in need of assistance. Houston, we have a problem, and it's called having fun and then having to pay the price, maybe overwatering, a little bit of underwatering, and it's a lot. We're gonna catch up. We're gonna check on everything today and see how it's going and, see if we can solve a few of life's problems. I am Willie, by the way, and I am just trying my best to hold it together today. My skin is terrible. My lips are chapped and my hair is fluffy, and I just got back and the bar is low. But maybe that's acceptance and healing. Who knows? Validating. I don't want to say exciting because I don't want an exciting day. So first things first, I'm on a stool, precariously perched. That's quite dry. I'm taking my moisture meter out to check everything. Yes, but revisiting your greatest hits. So we went to South Carolina like 3 months ago, had the best time. When we went back this time, it was good. No, that's being too, what do they call that? Toxically positive. It wasn't that good this time. The hotel that we returned to, it was just the worst experience. We had to change rooms 3 times. I hate that. Now I got a stool so I won't die. I'm also eating a cough drop. But yes, after changing rooms 3 times, you would think that it would be smooth sailing from there, but no. The room had an air conditioner that would go on and off intermittently, so it would get extremely cold, and then it would get extremely hot. It about did us in. Nick has a cold. I'm petrified I'm gonna get one. These are the days of our lives. And then I returned home to discover that my beloved plants were withering away. Spring is coming. I'm on triage. So I thought it would be honest to show these plants and talk about the reality of having a lot of house plants on a green wall and just being a person that is trying really hard to get a handle on maintenance. I don't want to knock everything off. So here is the first plant with issues. Now, I looked a lot worse before I started filming this because I actually plucked off most of the yellow leaves. It's quite long. It doesn't seem to be being overwatered or underwatered, but I think that the vines are just getting so heavy and the top is just getting so thin. It's gonna get a heavy pruning. I'm gonna switch out the soil. I'm gonna hope for the best. I feel like a plant purge is coming. It's becoming a problem plant. I feel negative today, and it kind of feels great, to be honest, because I think I'm such a Pollyanna when it comes to these plants that it makes me lose perspective. This one is doing better. This Adansonii, less dark spots, so less signs of overwatering. We have some very promising new growth points that look really good. I'm actually gonna water this one because I use the hydrometer and it says that it is dry. A few dead leaves, but if I squint my eyes, I could say that's because they naturally died off. I watered this one earlier. Leaves are sticking. We have signs of overwatering under here because I think I just went a little too water can happy before I left. So this cup of cuttings, I will preface by saying, save me from myself because I have to replant these this week. And I have a friend I want to give a pink princess to, so it'll keep me motivated. Here is the Anthurium Veitchii. You don't see a lot of people showing leaves like that on the internet, do you? But I think that is overwatering and a lot of stress. What's good is these top leaves actually look like they're very healthy. This one emerged since I've had it. I like this in my grand plans. I was gonna have the binary of the King and the Queen Anthurium, which makes me uncomfortable. But I did think that those two plants together was a great pairing. In the Anthurium camp, it's gonna get a lot worse, so buckle in. So this one one, a little dry. All right, so here's my Stromanthe Trio Star, literally the great hope of the collection, but look at it now. It's not looking magazine ready. Before I left, I feel like it was, so that's fun. The Monstera Peru is still looking really lush. I actually think this one looks better than when I left. This just keeps hanging in there, although I did drop it right before I left and like half the soil came out and I had to vacuum, so that was nice. Here's some fun ones. This is a variegated string of hearts that I got in Kansas City that is soon to be in the bin because there's one surviving small variegated heart and the rest have slowly withered away and shriveled like my dreams. There was 3 in this pot. I think this one is not gonna make it. Changes. Let me quote Venom 2, there will be carnage. This one is just an absolute tragedy. This is the Queen Anthurium that was doing so good and just kind of took a turn right before I left, and now one of the leaves completely fell off. This one looks like kindling, and unfortunately there was an accident and the new growth point leaf got knocked off. So onwards and upwards. Please send it your healing vibes. I'm giving it all I got. As I put this back on the shelf, I'm just thinking to myself, how are your plants doing? How are you doing? I'd love to know what's happening in your world. Please leave me a comment. I hope that this week in your plant collection it's going better than mine. My actual life isn't going that bad, but it's hard to take. You know what I mean? So here we have an ailing but still surviving Anthurium Fingers. We got yellow leaves. We got brown tips, which isn't that bad. A really atrophying top leaf. This used to look like monster hands, and now it just looks like a haunted house with a low budget, and it's falling apart. My Snow Queen cuttings have went soft. I look like I'm scowling. What are you even supposed to say to that? Definitely don't know what happened there. This is doing good. That's doing good. That's doing good. A lot are doing good, but you know, unfortunately, the ones that are doing bad are the expensive ones. I will quote Freckle. Sometimes things that are expensive are worse. This Gloriosum, doing okay. Nothing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why is that on there? Oh dear. Well, it's not doing as good as I thought. It doesn't seem to have any mites that I can see, which is a good sign. Maybe it's just really sticky. Why would it be sticky? I'm gonna figure this out. All right, so here is last but not least, the biggest issue, and that is that my Monstera Ginny got frostbite. It was really cold here the last few weeks. We had temperatures below 0. I left the door open, and unfortunately, it killed a lot of this plant. But I'm gonna trim out the bad stuff. I think this one's gonna be just fine. Just gonna be a heavy pruning, and let's hope for the best. This is the true, what do they call it? Body horror. There you go. Okay, well that was quite a romp. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. So now I can just deal with the problems at hand and do some deep thinking and maybe start auditing my plants for an impending spring plant purge. I just feel like there are changes coming, and growth is often painful. You are the best. Take care of yourself, and I'm going to talk to you so soon you won't even miss me. Okay, bye. Lean in to the frustration.